Hey guys, how you doing? It's Dan McDonald, the LifeRegenerator. I got another dedication video. I was going to do it later, but I had all these ideas. I just got off the phone with Steve, and Steve wanted me to do a video dedication for his friend Jacob. Jacob, how you doing, man? I'm real glad to meet you. Steve told me a little about what's up, not too much, but enough to get the general gist. I got my notes here anyways. I'm reading, this is the only notebook I had. It's a book by Thich Nhat Hanh called True Love. Anyways, a friend of mine gave it to me, but I've made the notes on the back of the thing here. I got to use notes because, anyways, yeah. But anyways, he told me about the betrayal. I'm sorry about that, but he also told me about how tough you are, Jacob, and I think that that's really cool, and it's a great opportunity for me to make a video about courage. I think for me, courage, which Steve really expressed to me his admiration for your courage and strength through this time, and I wanted to tell you, Jacob, and everybody else out there. I'm out actually overlooking the beach right now. I'm pretty excited. It's beautiful, but courage to me is the foundation for every other positive attribute. Without courage, we're nothing. Courage is like the foundation of everything that grows off of it. I mean, without courage, you can't do nothing, because the mind has a lot of fear in it. So I want to encourage you, Jacob, to keep on fighting the good fight, man. And I don't want to get too personal with your stuff here, but after what Steve told me, you got messed over pretty bad, man. And I hope the justice is done for sure. I'm going to look at these notes here. Oh yeah, Steve was really happy about the fact that, and he's really been inspired by you always taking the high road. I mean, people do that to us, right? People screw us over. I mean, there's like so many people out there that write to me all the time. Dan, this person did this and really screwed me over, and I'm having a hard time forgiving them. I know this isn't a video about forgiveness because you're still fighting the good fight, but I think you can still forgive those people, because really the truth is, like, if somebody screws you over and does dishonesty, they're not in integrity. And without integrity, you can't even be happy. So that's why I never really have a hard time with people that screw me over, because without integrity, you can't be happy. So I already know that if those people are thieves or liars or cheats, how miserable is your soul? So it's like automatic justice already. Now you've got the justice in the world, and you're going to keep on fighting the good fight because you've got all that energy in you, and you get a little bit upset about justice not being done, people being crooked, and then you might as well fight like you're doing with the court cases, man. I hope that you get out of it what you need. The other thing I wanted to mention was, he also mentioned you're a man of God, Jacob, as I am as well, and sometimes I wanted to share this because sometimes I believe that God does things for a reason. Sometimes we don't know what that is, and sometimes we never know, but sometimes we learn a month later, oh, that's why that happened. That's why this person did this and this event unfolded. Or sometimes it's 5 years or 10 years or 20 years down the road, you look back and you say to yourself, oh, that's why that happened. So I could learn about this so that this could happen, so that I could be where I'm at now. So it's almost like sometimes when people screw us over, it's almost like sometimes a real opportunity. Like I said, sometimes God does things and we don't know why. So I hope that you find the gold in this situation that you find yourself in. I don't know you very well. You sound like the kind of person that I really wish I did know, but I do understand your courage when you keep on moving forward through the tough times. Just to let you know, I'm on a bike trip right now, Jacob, probably pedaling about anywhere from 35 to 55 miles a day, and my mind, I lost my mind days ago. Now I just got to keep on boring through, and I just got to keep on keeping on. And there's just this attitude. It's life. It's like love. It's like this book. It's like true love keeps moving forward no matter what. Even when everybody in the whole universe, when I've been in a place like this where you start to change your life, you take the high road, and you follow your own self. You have to. It's telling you from deep inside your soul. You're going to change your diet. You're going to change your geographic location. You're going to change your religion. That's a big one. You start feeling some change in your religion. You feel a change in your heart. You're looking at this religion that you've been raised in or something all your life, and you're like, not a damn one of these people's happy. Not a single one of them. And they all, are living a life that they don't want to live, and you start looking around for more truth. And when you find like another religion, or you just drop out of the religion altogether, all those people, they're like, oh, you're a sinner, you're disfellowshipped. I'm sure that, that's one of the religions. And so, everybody turns their back on you, because if you don't live my way, then you're out. But Dan the man never does that to nobody. I don't care what your religion is. I don't care what you drink, what you smoke, what you eat, because I know that you are a divine child of the Most High, And I got a couple of notes here, but I got off on that. I just want to do, I wish I could get to know you better, Jacob, because you sound like a cool guy, man. You're out there kicking some butt, man, and I can tell you ain't sweating the small stuff. I ain't sweating the small stuff. I never sweat the small timers coming at me, and I just don't sweat non-integrity, because it's already instant justice to me. I see the power of God, because when those people screw you over, they're actually screwing their own self over instantly. They're walking around with a broken heart. Man, I hate that feeling of a broken heart. I've had it before. But now I walk around in total faith. You know what I'm saying? That sun, man, it's shining today, and those waves are crashing on the beach. And I just have so much faith, and I just know that if I ever had to sever my connection with integrity and honesty to the best of my ability, I would feel deflated. I would feel flat. I wouldn't even want to go on without integrity. And the world is full of people that are not integrity. They will lie, they will cheat, and they will steal, because they think that getting a little bit more stuff is what it's about. And another thing that Steve and I talked about was, this was kind of came to me, and I'm glad it just built into that. Ta-da! Who you are, my friends, and I know that Jacob knows this, and I know Steve knows this, I know this, I know you know this, that who you are is a billion times more important than what you got. Because if the world came and took away everything you had, and you had nothing, not even a pair of pants. Of course, I would kind of like that, wouldn't I? I'm a nudist sometimes. But anyways, if the world came and took everything you had, and you were who you were, and you were who you are, you'd get it all right back. But if you were one of those people that was going to whine and complain and moan about, oh, the world did this, and this person screwed me over, and it's just not fair. Nah, man, we got to get up, brush it off, and who we are is going to be right back on top of the game, right back in it to win it, and we're not going to stop. Nothing can stop the true love, can you dig it, from just getting in there and living life and doing the best every single day that you can with what you got. Every single one of us' circumstances is different, but every single one of us is going to benefit when we live a life of courage, when we live a life of integrity, when we live a life of honesty, when we live a life of truth, when we live a life of love, when we live a life and make that love unconditional. And when we make that love unconditional, we get into that place where the joy and the peace, which I believe is God's plan for our life, joy and peace. Can you guys feel the joy and peace today, right now? Can you believe that God's plan for your life is joy and peace? Steve admires your strength, Jacob, and so do I, man. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. Just thanks for giving me an opportunity to make it. Thank you, all my friends on YouTube. Integrity is the way to go. Courage and strength for everyone, all the way up to the top of the field, where joy and peace reign forever. Thank you. Peace be with you, my friends. Peace be with you.